Hello everyone, I'm here with Arnie and Tweaker, and it's Tweaker because she tweaked out when she met Early Riser.
Yep.
And Tweaker, we're dropping Tweaker off here at Cross Avenue, and Arnie's going to pick up where she left off yesterday.
Yep, and Lickety Split, oh, we left her at the motel. We're making her walk up here, right?
She will take us over,
Mm-hmm.
pass us, and be waiting for us at the end.
Yeah, and so we just want her to pass us in the middle instead of passing us at the beginning.
Yep.
So everybody have a blessed day. Get out and hike. All right, Julev and I are living from under the bridge. Here's the new river over there. We don't get to walk down here along the river. We're gonna be going up a mountain. About 800-foot climb, I think it is, something like that. Pretty good start to the day, but we got a gorgeous day and just a 4-mile hike. This is to hopefully help stretch out these muscles a little bit. I did roll them out real good this morning. We had a full breakfast at family and friends. And that's looking back southbound over to the Celanese plant. So our first mile, we're basically going up a couple hundred feet and then down a couple hundred feet to what's called the landfill road. Right off the bat, here's a little rolling campsite. So.
I'm Zello.
Zello?
Tortuga.
Tortuga, and they do not mind being on YouTube. And they're the first people to pass me today, so we all know that sooner or later people will pass me. So you started at Springer.
Yep.
And about how many miles are you doing a day now?
Maybe 20.
Cool.
I prefer, 17, 18.
Yeah. Did you start here at Parrotsburg today at Cross or?
Yes.
Just got dropped off together from Woods Hole.
Oh, okay. At Cross Avenue.
Yeah.
And how far are you going?
Thanks.
But I meant today.
Hopefully 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
So anyway, it was very nice to meet you. I'll hike y'all up the hill, and good luck to you. Have a great hike.
What's your name?
Arnie, 1 mile. And there they go. And over here we got the new river. Over there you got the bridge. And up there you got a pretty blue sky with a few white clouds. Love the color blue that the sky is. Y'all know I love that. And because it's still no leaves on the tree yet too much, we get to see it. Oh, and they got a little fire ring here. So there you go. Bring your water up the hill and have a nice breezy campsite right here. This would be perfect for this weather. It's nice to finally be able to say that when I see campsites. So let's move on down the road. Heck of a view today. Another little campsite, top of this little hill. Nice breeze. Even when the trees are in, I think you'd still get a breeze up here coming off of that river. Maybe. Might be a nice cool place in the summer. I don't know. But it's definitely a good breeze here. Feels great. Stink bug, green as can be. Wildlife. Finally some wildlife. So yesterday, it turned out at the motel that 3 Mile was there, and we visited with him for a really long time, and then he ended up, we went bringing his hammock, which he's a new hammock camper, those of you who are following him know. And for the similar reasons as me. So he went out with us we found a couple of trees. He showed me his whole setup, how to set it up with the Dutch hardware. And, we talked about all the details. And so that's what we're looking at. And I'm itching to get out there and do more, overnights and get back to the more traditional lifestyle. Which, everybody says, do what you want. Well, that's what I want. I really want to do as much traditional type hiking as I can do because it's very different. And even if, you know, he's hiking up a half mile to camp where I am, just knowing that van is down there that I could use if I want to use it totally changes everything. And I'm glad I had the 3 to 4 weeks that I had in the horrible weather that it was in and the horrible situation to really experience what a true traditional hiker goes through. You know, I said when I was in town, it's very unencumbering. It was really neat. And it was really neat. But when the weather got bad and I had no help, and I wasn't in a tramily, and, you know, I got a hold of a shuttle driver to help me get off the trail that night. But I mean, it's totally different. Just knowing he's there, it totally changes what you're going through versus what a traditional hiker goes through. And that's not to say anything negative about it. It's a fine way to hike the Appalachian Trail. In fact, I think more people should do it. And that way, more people could hike the trail, like me right now. You know, everything's against me doing a straight through Springer to Katahdin traditional through hike, one end or the other. It's either too cold because I want to have to start early, or it's too hot because I have to start late. Being honest, I'm not physically capable yet of doing a traditional through hike. I'm going to get there, and one of these days I just might do it. We'll see what life brings along. I mean, you know, good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, you know how it goes. You have no promises for tomorrow. And I said I kind of like to prove to myself that I can. I don't think it's so much that as it is just, it's a very different experience. And I would like to experience that from start to finish someday. And I know that, you know, if I get more and more fit and if my body responds and, you know, I get stronger, that even into my 70s, I know that I could do that. As long as I stay at least as healthy as I am now. So that's possible in the future. But for now, my goal this year was, and remains, I'm hiking 2,190 miles of the Appalachian Trail. My feet are going to hike 2,190 miles of the Appalachian Trail. And whatever I have to do to make concessions to make that happen, that is my goal. That's been the bottom line goal from the beginning, even though in the beginning I had hoped, you know, it could be more like traditional. The bottom line is I don't hit fail button until, and it wouldn't be fail, it would be injury or whatever, you know, or family, as I've said, until something happened that I just couldn't keep going, keeping my feet on this 2,190 miles. That's the goal. Look at the river. Ain't it purty? Don't you wish you were here? I wish you were too. Appreciate all the comments. I read every one of them. I think about every one of them. I appreciate every one of them. Please know that. All right, we just crossed the landfill road, and they were doing a little stretching back there. And now we're starting up a 900-foot climb over about 1.9 miles. So if it's steady, then it'd be about 50 foot every 1/10 of a mile, which is, I decided to call that the half bum kicker. For me, it's a full bum kicker. For the more fit hikers, it's kind of a half bum kicker. But anyway, that's if it's steady. So we'll see if we have any real steep areas in it. And we got a nice big log to cross up here. Looks like fun.
Nice maneuver.
Whatever it takes.
And now the duck.
Yeah, the duck. You know, it's so much fun to be a kid again. You'll be much more coordinated than me.
Be standing.
Oh, see, they're doing it the young person way. There you go. The young fit way to get over a big fat log.
Let's see what Tortuga tries.
Oh, there you go. Now we got the third way. So now you have seen a variety of ways. His seems to have a little bit of a drawback.
No, this is how I always do it. The best method I've found.
He's got his knees taped for what?
I've been struggling with IT
Okay,
and issues.
and I've seen a video to tape your knees that way. Do you mind pointing out what you did so these viewers can see?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
If you like, I started by shaving my legs
Okay,
with the
folks,
tape.
he shaved his legs.
Just in this section,
Okay,
and then we do 2 pieces here for like an anchor,
okay.
and then you do the outer first around and the inner.
This
Now
is
that's
actually
the,
full knee support.
Yes.
Okay,
taping.
I like
There's
that.
a different one
I may
for-
try that.
Few
I
days.
guess I could show your face.
Yeah,
We're
the legs.
liking your shaved legs, but okay. So the first one stayed on 5 days.
Yeah.
Cool.
For a bit, and so now I just reapplied,
All right,
and
great.
I think it helps. Maybe it's all mental.
No, I think it does help. Definitely
Yeah.
helps. Anything to stabilize.
I'm really hoping I can get rid of it eventually, and the IT bands like loosen up and you
Right.
get used to it.
You know the stretches, right?
I've done the stretch.
The one like this where you,
I've found a better one where you lay on the ground
okay,
and you pull this in and then you use this one to bend it behind you.
I
And
got you.
it
I've-
really gets it.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. If I did that at the end of the day, I'd start having Charlie horses, but
Yeah, yeah. There's some when I do it, my leg is just like so stiff from it.
oh, really?
Wise
Okay.
man actually showed me it.
Well, that's great. Well, it's great to see. Well, I'll, again, let you all go ahead
Okay.
and
See you at the
have a
next
great
tree.
hike. Yeah, we'll see you at the next tree. That's great. Say your trail names again for me.
Zello.
Zello and
Tortuga.
Tortuga. All right, we'll see you down the trail. So Lickety Split started about 1.6 miles behind me, and after we dropped off Tweaker, we passed Lickety Split walking up the road from the motel. So she probably started on her climb into the woods about the same time I started mine, 1.6 miles in front of her. She says she's going to take it easy today. That probably means instead of 2 3/4 miles per hour, she may do 2.5 miles an hour. And I'm not pushing real hard today, but I'm not piddling either. So I fully expect her to be passing me at any moment, probably on the way up this hill. Not sure what Tweaker's pace is. I think we're kind of similar, but she's probably a little faster, but I just don't know yet, because we haven't actually hiked anywhere near together yet. Unfortunately, not really going to get an opportunity to hike with her. She's going to be taking a break. Family reasons. And Lickety Split, probably going to be heading home pretty soon. So not very long from now, I'm going to be on my own again. And that's fine with G. Maybe then I can really focus on helping him get back out there. There's a landfill over to our left. Can you smell it? Well, I can't. Got a pretty good view out there, don't you? Is that a deer stand, all you hunters out there? That was a tree. 2 trees that had fallen over, and this was the root system. Things growing down from the root system. Isn't that fascinating? Walking the woods trail with pine needles on the ground. Got a really nice breeze coming from the left side up this hill. And a nice view. Being on a YouTube video?
I'd love to be on one.
Okay. Got a young hiker coming up here. Looks like a thru hiker.
Yeah, thru hiker.
Great.
Gandolf is my name.
Gandolf, I've heard of you.
Well, there's 2 of us.
Okay.
There's one a couple miles in front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many miles you doing a day now?
Like 20.
Good. Where you headed today?
There's a campsite. So far, the past, like 2 weeks in Virginia have kind of been that way.
It's been a
so
little
there's
dry.
a lot of ridge walking, and then when
Right.
you go down in, there's some water, but
Yeah.
most of the time it's just up on the ridge and
Right.
it's dry.
So your age is hard to tell. Are you after college?
27.
Yeah, I was going to say you look like you're
Yeah.
after college.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Just took a break from work?
Yeah, took a break from work. It's been a life goal to do the AT, and
Right.
decided if I'm gonna do it, now's the time.
Well, that's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck to you on your hike. I'll hike you up the hill and probably never see you again because I'm so slow. But
That's
you
all
take
right.
care of yourself.
Yeah, thank you. You too. Nice
All
to
right.
meet you.
You too. I'm Arnie 1 Mile.
I have a channel too. It's called HavvyTrails.
Havvy,
HAVVY Trails.
HavvyTrails. Let me
Yep.
say that 6 times so I get it in my head, and
There you
I
go.
will absolutely subscribe.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
See you later.
Okay, take care.
HavvyTrails. I can remember that one, I think. Forest sculpture. Here it is. And I happen to be with a potter.
Yes.
So if
I'm
anyone,
a sculptor.
she's going to become a pottery sculptor. Sculpting out of her pottery.
Yeah.
So do you only do pottery like in your hometown? Or you do shows, right?
There's shows all over.
All right, so just in case people go to shows, what is your business name for them to
Very easy. Carrie Henry Pottery.
Kerri,
Henry.
Kerri Henry Pottery. And apparently she's very good because she makes a living at it. So if you make a living at it, you have to be, oh my goodness, look, we're coming into shade. Finally. Finally.
I make a moderate living at it.
And I'll delete this if you don't want it in there. But she's leaving us today for a while. Is that okay to leave that in there?
Yeah.
Forest sculpture, which I'm really disappointed about because she and I hike pretty close to the same pace. And we both like to hike alone, but we also like to have someone to talk to briefly from time to time. And we like visiting after hours after hiking. So I'm really disappointed because I wish she would come back and find wherever we are when she starts hiking again, but
Maybe I will. I'll let you know.
well, and you know, she doesn't want to make commitments, and I don't blame her. I mean, that's the cool thing about hiking.
Is that him?
That may be him. No, that's okay. Maybe G. He's probably wondering why my dot stopped for 10, 15, 20 minutes. But anyway, yeah, so the great thing about when you decide to hike the AT is that you get to do whatever you darn well want, and it's your choice, and nobody can tell you what to do. And isn't that true?
I think that is the best part.
That is one of the best parts about the AT.
You do it your way.
Yep,
Mind your business unless somebody asks you,
yep,
and you let everybody else do it their way.
yep.
And that's the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, wait, is that what that HYOH is supposed to mean?
I heard that. We need to make another one up.
Yeah, one that really is true. Instead of hike your own hike, but by the way,
B, mind your own business.
okay folks, there it is. MYOB, mind your own business. So anyway, we've been having fun. And she and Lick Skillet, there we go, calling her Lick Skillet again.
I like that. I think we should do great.
Her and Lickety Split, when they get together, they like both talk 100 miles an hour, but they manage to get, each of them manages to get their words in. And I just have to sit and kind of listen because I talk a lot, but when I'm with them, I can't time it right.
I think I talk more than she does.
I don't know, you're pretty, both of you. But I can't ever,
After a bottle of wine last night, we were both good.
well, that's true. But I can't ever seem to time it right so that I can get my little quips in. So I just pretty much have to sit and listen to the two of them. Look at this, did you see this? Can you like do something like that out of pottery?
Well, yeah.
And make a something?
Yeah, but you can't sell it.
Well, if it wasn't fungus. You might be able to sell it if it wasn't fungus.
Yeah, you could do something like that.
Fungi.
I've taken some good moss. The darker green moss, and then the lighter is coming up.
Uh-huh.
The longer kind, the lighter kind is coming up out of it. I've seen them use those. It's considered people to do that.
Yeah. All right. So I think the tree along the thing is cool, and I think the ferns on the top are cool. I just think that's
I
a
like
neat.
the moss too.
These are things that you have to really make yourself stop and see, folks. You can't just you know, but you can be hiking a fast hiker and take 3 seconds to stop and look at this. All right, folks, we just came down there. We were gonna walk up this road. And where's the guy chained to the tree? So this is where the pipeline is coming through, somewhere up in here. I'm not sure exactly where, but there were people up here chained to trees, because there's called the tree climbers, people who are protesting the pipeline. Where was the person who was chained to the tree?
They're somewhere up top.
Okay, so but we're allowed tomorrow to walk down here and get to the trail, right?
Oh yes, ma'am. The trail's open, so the closure is from where the trail starts up there, where the orange cone is.
Okay.
Up.
Orange cone way up there.
Yes, ma'am.
But you wouldn't let the van go down there?
No, ma'am. Well, the road's closed.
It's totally closed.
Yeah, road's
Okay,
closed,
that was my question.
to, Main.
All right.